This is Vivo's new V50, so it's a Snapdragon 7 Gen 3 powered mid-range phone. And in the box, what do we get? Aside from the phone, well, we get a TPU case, which is great to see there. And yes, they do include their flash charger, and this is up to 90 watts and a Type-A to Type-C cable. Battery capacity is 6,000 milliamp hours, and it does have down here the SIM tray, which takes 2 nano SIMs. This Type-C port is USB 2 speeds, loudspeaker there, and you'll see we have our Aura flash again, and then two 50 megapixel cameras with Zeiss color science and optimization here using Zeiss lenses. The screen is 6.77 inches, it's an AMOLED 120 Hz, animations are very smooth. It's running FunTouch OS 15 based on Android 15. And we have an optical fingerprint reader that does work well, but I don't particularly like the location of it. I think it's a little too low. Our screen brightness does top out at 4500 nits with HDR content according to Vivo, and in direct sunlight it is perfectly usable, as you can see. There is a bit of pre-installed bloatware with FunTouch OS 15, but it is easy enough to remove those applications. The Antutu score clocks in at over 800,000 points. For the Snapdragon 7 Gen 3, that's a pretty standard score there. It doesn't get warm either, it runs very cool, and these are our internal storage speeds. We're looking at just over 900 sequential reads and writes, and good random access read and write speeds. With our front camera, we do have 4K 30 frames per second, and the main camera with 4K at 30 frames per second, so no 4K 60 frames per second option with the V50. There are 3 Zeiss color options. So this is natural, then we have textured, and finally saturated for those of you that like to have quite vibrant looking photos. There is a Zeiss portrait mode too as well that you can use. This is a sample of it right here. And the photos in general look very good, I think. We've got great looking colors, especially with that Zeiss natural profile. Not completely over sharpened like some brands do, and all up for a mid-range phone, it does take excellent photos, the Vivo V50. So the pros of the phone are definitely the cameras. With that Zeiss optimization, you get some amazing looking photos that are really flagship level in a mid-range phone. The performance is decent, but nothing amazing. It's got great battery life thanks to the 6,000 milliamp hour battery, 90 watt flash charging, and FunTouch OS, well, it has a little bit of bloatware at the start, but once you get used to it, not a bad OS. Overall, a very good phone, but a little bit pricier than the competition.